Typically, when you have a homeowner's policy, we'll start with a homeowner's policy. Typically, when you have a homeowner's policy, you have specific coverages for contents. It typically would fall under coverage C, and it would be labeled as personal property. There are two different types of personal property insurance that you could have when you pull a policy. One of them would be an actual cash value. And what that means is that it is the actual value of the property at the time of the loss. And then you would have the secondary option, which would be replacement cost value, which doesn't matter what condition of it was at the time of the loss, it's how much would it cost to replace it, and that's what you would be owed for. When you're choosing insurance, it would be my suggestion to make sure that when you speak to your agent that you would have a replacement cost value added to your personal property and to your contents, because more often than not, if you go the other route, what happens is you have, let's just say you have a couch, you paid $2,500 for it 10 years ago. If you have an actual cash value on your personal property, they'll depreciate your $2,500 purchase by 10 years, which would be significantly lower when it comes to replacing it. They'll pay you a percentage. They pay you a percentage of what the actual value is at the time of the loss. That's why replacement cost value in any kind of insurance is the best route to go. And you would think that sometimes it's, exponentially more expensive to obtain that insurance, but it actually is not. It's usually a few dollars a month, and maybe $100 or $200 extra a year, which in the grand scheme of things, when you suffer this kind of loss, it does, you can't even compare. So there's no comparison. So having that little extra insurance to make sure it's replacement cost value would make all the difference if you find yourself in a situation where you would actually have to use it.